Hello, I'm in Tonypandy today. Tonypandy Square, in fact. I need to pop to the pet shop to get some flea treatment for the cats. It's that time of year again. But I'm going to get enough for 3 months. But on the way down here, it is very evident that autumn is on the way. So I'll just show you some of the journey down from my place to Tonypandy, showing the beautiful autumnal trees. After 25 years living in London, I've returned to my birthplace amongst the mountains of the South Wales valleys. Join me as I journey my new life with plans of growing my own food and ultimately creating my own homestead. Videos are posted every week, so if you like this one, give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Little bit of information about Pandy here. This is where the Pandy riots were in 1910, when Winston Churchill sent in the army to deal with the strikers, and the Rhondda people never forgive him. Here's some more information if you want to pause the screen. Something I didn't know though was that actor Donald Houston was born in the area. He starred in many a international film. I've got this one, Run for Your Money. That was actually filmed, some of that was filmed in Cwm Park, just up the valley here. Oh, well, that's been sorted. I did it through the app, so it was a case of turning up and paying. So we've got treatment now for the cats for the next 3 months. I didn't realise this car park is free apparently, which means I might come and visit here more often. Now I can smell food. So do I go up to Cwm Park and have something, or do I go off on an adventure? Because there's a place up there which I've never been to. I think it's called, I'm not quite sure now, Blaen Clydach, and there's a nature reserve there. Right, gotta see where I put my keys. We won't go there today because I do need to have some food. So let's see where we end up, shall we? It's amazing bit of sun though. Wasn't expecting this.
Are turning brown, red and yellow, soon they'll be falling down. Now, I'm not ready, not just yet. I'm not ready. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. The light that flickers will blow away the sight, and all that blossomed will wither away and die. Not now, I'm not ready, not just yet. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon.
Haven't been up Cumb Park for a while. Now, if my timing is correct, I will still make it for the cafe because I'm quite hungry now. Well, the day has turned into a much better day than I thought. There's a bit of warmth, so I thought after my dinner I'd go for a little walk on the nearby mountain. Now, I've never done this walk before, but they tell me there's a very good view of the valley just at the top. Well, I'm out of shape, but no mistake. I'll have to do this. Walk a little, walk daily. I think that's the new mantra. What's this now over here? It's a sign that tells us all about the biodiversity. There's a common blue butterfly and a bee orchid, apparently. And it tells you about the bombing during the war, which I've told you about on a video. If you haven't seen that one, I'll put a link to that below. Where's this path going then? There should be signs. Now, I was hoping to see a view of the valley. Maybe I need to go a bit further. A bit of logging's been going on by the look of it. What's this here? I have to check this out. Log hoppers on YouTube. Alright. See, that bit over there would be a nice little spot to sit. Now, I hadn't planned going too far, but the problem with places like this is it entices you. It says, come on, have a look around my corner. Now it is possible for me to walk back to my house from here, but I've got the car down in this village, so if I walk to my village, I'll have to get the bus back, which is not the best solution. There's a pathway up there as well. But where's this green field? I've seen it on pictures. So there's that way, and then there's this way. And there looks to be a clearing down there. But maybe that is just a little pond because there is some water. So I think what we will do is we'll go down this way, because I'm certain that I've seen a green field somewhere. I must remember that the mountains are here. Now that might be a bit of a bizarre thing to say, you might remark, but you get used to a place and you get used to things being there. Like when I lived in Cardiff, I think I only visited the castle once. You don't go and visit these places because they'll be there tomorrow. So I need to get that back in my head. These are here to be enjoyed. There's a place I want to take you as well, Llanwano. I thought we'd get a view of it, but there's too many trees in the way. Listen to that silence. There is still very much a feel of summer up here, whereas down in the streets maybe it's a bit warmer and autumn's come on sooner down there. A jay just flew. I used to see jays all the time when I was in London. I've seen more foxes in my London house than I have down here. Down here you hear them, but it's very rare that you see them. Whereas in London, I was sat watching TV once and one of them walked in and just ate the cat food. Now I know that a lot of the old trees have been taken down, but I didn't realise that they were planting new ones. You can see the new ones just on the left there. Now there appears to be an opening, and is that an opening with a view, I ask you? I'm not going any further than this. We look at the view, have 10 minutes, and then pop back down. Look at that. There's Wales for you. It is. Oh yes, a very nice breeze. But the problem with stopping is that all that sweat makes you cold very quickly, and that's how hypothermia can set in. So I think I'm going to head back and have a warm cup of tea back at home. It is tempting to go on and see a little bit more, but I'm going home. Okay, let's just go and have a quick look. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to do it. Let's not push ourselves too much on the first day of having a countryside walk in the forest. I'd love to bring my bike up here. Then I could go off wandering. Oh, but it is nice. No, just when I stopped then and that bit of coldness came on me, that told me turn back, because the time now is 2:30, and by 3:30 temperatures will be dropping now with the early nights that we're having. So using a bit of common. It's too easy to be seduced in these days by the sunshine, especially if it's a bit warm on an autumnal day. So I'll come up here in, a few days, in about a week's time. I'll bring a flask of tea up with me, bring the drone up, so at least if I get lost I can put the drone up in the air. Because I don't know this side of the mountain, I know the other side. Right, that cup of tea is calling me. What I've been surprised by, but it's nice to see, is that so many people have passed me. There was the man with the horse, and 2 people have passed me on the way up, which is more than I would usually see on a walk. Sometimes you don't see a soul. But that is a nice view, that, and up on top of that mountain is where the ice cream man is. But not today. It would be foolish to have an ice cream after today. Is this the start of a new get fit regime? I do not know. Let's just take one day at a time. But it is nice to feel that heat touching the skin. Never go to the supermarket when the schools are out. It was heaving and the security guards were running all over the place trying to keep track of everybody. Right, £5 that cost. Blueberries. Seems hella expensive. Or was that going to fit? Just about, just about. Right, what else do we have here? The one thing I've just remembered is oats. I wanted to buy some oats for overnight oats, so I forgot that. And I also forgot to get petrol for the car. So, do you put your butter into a dish? There's a lid for it somewhere, but I do not know. Oh, there it is. I used to keep it out on the top here. Maybe I'll start to do that again. I started putting it into the fridge because of summer. Do you remember that? Lasted about 3.5 days here in the valleys. Now, I bought some eggs because all the eggs I bought off the farmer I've used up. Where did the butter live? Can't remember now. That's a question. Do you keep your butter out or do you keep your butter in? In, out, in, out. Right, I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to find another home for these. Although one of them is seized up. In fact, I'll put them in there. So, oats. I forgot to... This is can of spaghetti hoops. It's part of my emergency supply stash of things. Got some bananas. It's been a while since I've had a banana in the morning. Bit of sourdough. I could only find white though. And tuna because I fancied a sandwich. Although I didn't bring any salad stuff. Right, and the rest is for the cats. Which, they're playing me for a fool today. I've just called them in. Both came in, happy as Larry. I took Amber's collar off. And she trotted downstairs and I'd forgotten that the window was open. So now she's gone back out again without a collar on. But she'll be in soon. They'll be in for a bit of food because it's got very nippy. I'm really pleased I came back and that I didn't continue on my journey. I certainly timed it perfectly today. Now, I would like to say I will be doing a walk 3 times a week. But, you know, cool heads now, cool heads. Let's just say twice a week and see how we go from there. Oh, because that back is a bit, stiff. Right. I'm going to have a tin of tuna. I like mine in spring water. I used to have sunflower, but I can't remember the reason why now. I changed to spring water. What do you have your salmon in? Spring water, brine, or sunflower? Oh, I'm so tired I can't even stack tuna. Oh, yeah, you'll sleep tonight. Right. I'm going to have a sandwich. And I'm going to have a nice hot cup of tea. I'm going to get another set of walking boots and the pole. Just so I've got them in the car. So if the urge takes me, I'll be gone. Right, best before the 7th. When's that? Tomorrow. But that's best before though. But once you start on a bit of sourdough, then it's very difficult to stop, isn't it? Because I had a big dinner today, that meal in the community centre, I thought tonight I'd be good. I would just have a sandwich. So that is what I'm going to do. Now hopefully tomorrow or the next day you will be able to watch a video that I'm putting together. I'm having a bit of technical difficulty with it, but you will see a video of me looking back over the work on the homestead in September. See, I like to have the butter there because you can get your butter knife, a few little shakes, and it's on your bread. I'm going to try and find some more of these knives, but I want to get the fork as well. I bought this in the old famous Columbia Road flower market in East London. Right, I'm going to make a sandwich and have a cup of tea, and I'll catch up with you next time. So from me until then, bye for now. Beautiful.